They say it's okay to not be okay. They also say if you don't ask, the answer will always be no. Guess what? They also say no man is an island. For those returning, welcome back. For those that are joining us for the first time, welcome to the Will K Experience. My name is Willard Kachere, and this podcast is all about my life experiences. Damn. Okay, that was so tense. Did you guys feel that? That was so tense. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to scare you guys. I think you were just like, whoa, this guy. Anyway, hey guys, what's going on? I hope you guys have had a great week so far. It's 13 days into the year. 13 days. 13 days and I have gone through hell. Yeah, this is possibly one of the most toughest times of my life, actually. I've gone through so much stress the past 13 days. I don't even know where to start. Hey, it's like I'm expected to be strong always, because I'm big on mindset, because I always seem to have everything together. I was about to say another word, but yeah, everything works. I wonder if it's because my life just seems to be somewhat in order. Those who know me know that I struggle. I'm just like everyone else. I'm human. I am so human. I'm so human. It's crazy. I'm so in touch with everything that goes on in my life. I don't pretend, or at least I try not to. I guess I'm not perfect. But I don't pretend like there's nothing wrong. If there is, I do ask for help. It's just that when I ask for help, it's not from everybody. It's from certain people that I know would actually help. But at the same time, who do you actually know is going to help you? You know, that's the craziest thing. I've just learned the past 13 days. People I never expected to lift a finger are people that rushed to my rescue. Which is crazy, because you'll be sitting there thinking, oh yeah, like, why should I ask this person? But then they're probably the one person that are actually willing to help you. So, fun times, crazy times. Guys, I've been through hell the past 13 days. Most of my problems are company related, like it's all business related. So, this entrepreneurship game it's not for the faint-hearted. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, sleeping late has always been a thing, but when you almost can't breathe, because you're stressed to the core, and the people that you expect to help you are not able to, or they just won't help you. And it's crazy, the ones that you don't even expect to help you are the ones that just help you straight away. I don't understand life, but I guess that's where it comes in. If you don't ask, the answer will always be no. Imagine I hadn't asked these people for help. I'll still have the same level of stress as I had the past 13 days, because, they wouldn't have helped me out. But did they say no? No. All I had to do was ask. And it's got nothing to do with pride. I think the biggest thing for me is, I think this is actually one of my biggest fears. I fear that sometimes if I ask certain people, I'm enabling them to find something to say about me. Of which I've never been someone who cares about what people say about me. But when you do say something, and it's true that, that I did ask you. If you say, oh yeah, no, Willard came and asked A, B, C, D, I think my fear is actually having my business out there. Like, there's certain things I put out. Yes, people may say, oh yeah, but then your whole life is on social media. Funny enough, I think only maybe 3/10 of my life is on social media. The rest, you probably have to know me. So when people come and say, oh, I met so-and-so and he knows you, or she knows you, I'm like, do they actually know me, or they know of me? So I think that my biggest fear is probably them having something to talk about. Like, oh yeah, no, Willard then asked me for ABCD, or asked me to do ABCD, and then it becomes a whole thing. I just don't like some of my business out there like that. I like things that I can control. I like putting out the business that I can control. That's why everything of mine it's just natural. Now it comes naturally. Like I just my system automatically just puts out what needs to be put out and keeps in what needs to be kept in. I share with who is close to me. I share with, the people that I know are going to keep my secrets safe. So I think that's the biggest thing. But nah, man, like to those people who came through for me the past 13 days, it's good to know that I can count on certain people, or I can count on people that have never been there for me. And also I figured why they could have never gotten a chance to be there for me, because sometimes I'm just like that. That's how I am. Sometimes I don't allow certain people. Actually, you know what? It used to be a problem. I used to be Superman for everybody around me. So what used to happen was people would then hit me up with a problem. Someone hits me up, they say, hey, look, I'm going through A, B, C, D. And then they know, once you tell Will, it's all sorted. Will's going to sort it out. So I used to sit there and I would stress out, and I would, do this and that and pull strings until I get to a point where that problem is solved. That person is probably at their home or at their house, whatever, sleeping, snoozing away whilst I'm dealing with their problem. By the time they wake up, it's all sorted. It can be anything, and even if I couldn't do anything, I would still stress over other people's situations, which doesn't make it wrong. But the one thing I never did, and I regret not doing this, is actually giving certain people a chance to be there for me. Letting them be my Superman, my superhero. For me, it was a thing. That's what I was expected to do. I was expected to be strong. I was expected to help people. That was before I realized, like, look, I also like, to be helped out. I also like to tell someone, if someone says to me, don't worry, it's okay, I got you, I'll sort it out for you. Or I can help, or I know someone who can help. And thanks to the people that are close to me who are always, they're always rooting for me, they're always readily available to help, they're always ready to listen, even if they can't help. I really appreciate those people, I really appreciate you guys. But at the same time, I realized that I needed to take my cape off, because yes, I am Superman in one regard, but at the same time, I'm also Clark Kent. I'm also human. There's that side of me that some people may never know, but there's that side of me that's also human. Being a public figure, or somewhat a public figure. Being a public figure and, just being in a position where you influence people here and there. It's like most of the time you're almost expected to act a certain way, be a certain way, but you can't. You can't, because you're also human, So when I'm having a tough time, I also break down. I get to a point where I break down, but then at the same time, after breaking down, or rather after you fall, I guess the biggest takeaway is being able to lift yourself up, pick yourself up, go get it again. One of my favorite quotes is actually, it goes something like, I don't even know who said this, but it says, if a dream was to fall and break into 1,000 pieces, don't be afraid to pick up one piece and build it again. So I live by that. I definitely live by that. I'm always trying to see if I can just get out of whatever situation I'm in. Even if I fail. Fail apparently stands for first attempt in learning. So I will pick myself up and just learn lessons from it, really. One thing that gets me through most things is actually reflection. I reflect every single day. It's become so natural for me. I reflect anytime during the day. So there are 3 steps to it. The first step is I look at, okay, what went right today? That's number 1. Number 2, what didn't go right? And number 3, what I do is I look at what went wrong and I decide, oh, wait, did I just mess that up? I actually did. Okay, cool. From the top. Let's take it again. The first thing is I look at what went right. The second thing is I look at what went wrong. And number three is what can I do to make sure that what went wrong will go right next time? So I do that all the time, every single day. And that propels me forward. Another way that I actually stay strong throughout these situations is my mental stamina is actually built every single day. So what I do is I wake up and I do these self-development sessions where I read a good book, I listen to good stuff, I take in good stuff. With good stuff, your mental stamina grows, your mental stamina becomes stronger, and you actually don't have to worry about much, to be honest, because it's almost like you're training your mind, you're tricking your mind. I used to call it cheating on my mind. I cheat on my mind because when my mind starts to think one thing and it's for the worst, it kind of switches up quickly, and then all of a sudden I'm thinking about good stuff and how I can get out of this situation, or how the situation is not too bad and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess it's all about keeping it real with yourself, to be honest. But at the same time, mental stamina has been a big part of how I survive. How I survived the past 13 days. If I had it was a good thing. Oh, by the way, first 10 days of the year, I can talk about it now because we're done. The first 10 days of the year, I practice, I don't know if I should say I practice, but see, I'm a Christian, right? I go to Ford and Faith Church. Some of you may know it as Zayoja. So we do 10 days of prayer and fasting. So first 10 days of the year, I'm usually unavailable because I'll be praying and fasting. And, I just like to focus on God and everything. So yeah, so that's what I was doing during the first 10 days. And you know what? It's crazy because it was business on the one side and people would not stop offering me damn food. Like, I am fasting, people. Oh yeah, let's go and have sushi. What? Excuse me? What? Dunked wings. What? Like, the temptation was real, man. Imagine going through the day, you're fasting, and someone saying to you, yo, those prawns from Ocean Basket, bro. Like, what is wrong with you? Yeah, man. Like, yeah, people kept on saying to me, no, hey, look, hey, chuck a barbie by your house, man. I'm like, look, no one is doing a barbecue by my house, especially during the time I'm fasting. How do you want me to survive? No. Like, away from me, temptation. Away from me. It was the craziest thing. Like, now that I'm done, I'm just like, damn, I was strong this year. Because I had all that I was dealing with. And people would just stop, people wouldn't stop offering me food. And I said this, I called it like last year, like end of last year. I was like, guys, the time is coming again where you can't be hitting me up during the first 10 days of the year saying to me, yo, let's go and have a drink or something. But yeah, no, but we really survived. But that's also another thing. I keep my faith is really centered. I keep my faith on God always. I practice my faith religiously. I make it a point. That's also something else that kept me through. Actually, it keeps me throughout every single year, every day, every damn day. If I don't think I would have survived if I wasn't like that. If I wasn't centered like that, I don't think I would have survived. But look, guys, anyway, the good thing is I'm out of that hole now. Yeah, we still had to do what we had to do. We still had to produce content. I still had to, put out Mindset Monday. I still had to do Tuesday Truths. I still had to do what happens on Wednesday. Ask the Wilkie Experience. Thursday was still I support local. Friday, definitely, lifestyle. Saturday, lifestyle. And then Sunday, the power of will, where we're doing the 1 minute reflection videos and, just reflecting on the book we're reading, which is right now we're actually reading Start With Why by Simon Sinek. And we're just maybe almost 3/4 through the book actually. So join us if you want. But it's been quite the experience, eh? And I just thought I'll come out here and share. I'll share with you guys. I know someone's going through a lot. Someone's going through something. You may feel like people aren't, you may feel like you're helping a lot of people, but people never help you. Look, those people who genuinely care for you will help you if they can. And don't blame them if they can't, because they're not always in a position to help you, even though you might be in a position to help them all the time. Understand that sometimes people who care about you and love you are not in a position to help you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't crucify them for that. Don't do that. Understand the fact that there are people out there that are willing to help you, even though you don't know it. So you gotta try it, and it's okay to not be okay. That's the truth. No man is an island. No one can do it alone. And no one can do it alone. That's why, the world's best things were never really built by one person. There's a team somewhere. There's an effort. There's a combined effort somewhere. So I need you guys to know that. I need you guys to also just focus your energy on all the good things that are happening around you. Be grateful. Gratitude is a must. Gratitude is a must. I used to have this hashtag GAF, gratitude, attitude, fortitude. So gratitude coming first, because you have to be thankful. You have to, gratitude is definitely a must. You have to be thankful for the people around you, the situations you go through. I'm really thankful for everything, because I always learn. I can't believe I've grown so much in the first 13 days of the year. I'm so excited to figure out what the rest of the year is going to bring for me. It's like, whoa, I've learned so much in literally 13 days. 13 days of hell, but also 13 days of lessons every single day. That's 13 new positive things that I learned every single day. So already I can say my mind has grown by, I could say 13%. 13%, yeah, 13. Because if I measure that every 100 days, then, so if I must grow 100% every 100 days, then 1% a day works. So yeah, we have 365 days. So in a year, I probably grow about 365, 366%. That's why I'm never the same person. But look, at the end of the day, those who matter, they don't care about telling everybody, that, oh yeah, he came to me or she came to me asking for help and everything. They don't care. The ones who don't matter, the ones who care, because I don't know why people do that. I think they're broken. I would say if someone comes and asks you for help and you feel the need to tell everybody, or you feel big because someone asked you for help, I think you're broken. I think you need fixing. I think if someone asks you for help, I think it's an honor. I think you should take it as an honor that someone's actually coming to you asking for help, because they respect you and they respect you enough. Don't be dumb about it. Some people just obviously want to use you, but there's some people who genuinely, like someone like me, if I'm asking for help, I genuinely need it. I don't just go around asking people for help. No, I don't do that. But if I'm coming to you asking for help, it's because I genuinely need it. And if you could assist me, that would be great. Because from there, that's how friendships are built, eh? That's how friendships are built. I'll tell you a funny story, actually. The one time, I remember back in 2016, 17, this is one guy. I'd never met him. I'd met him in a group chat. He was a friend of a friend. I'd met him in a group chat. We were planning on starting a company together. That didn't work out so much. And then we went to Maestro. So Maestro is a club. It's a cocktail lounge, if I should say. And I went there, and I was with my friends and everything, and he came with a whole bunch of people, and they were doing whatever they were doing. So, when our eyes crossed paths, we were like, I looked at him, he looked at me, and then he recognized me because I was always, our mutual friend, I was always on his statuses and all that. So then he came to me and was like, oh yeah, no, you're that guy, from this guy's statuses. And I was like, yeah, what's up? What's your name? Oh yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So, we got acquainted and everything, and then we ended up joining tables. And then at the end of the night, my bill was what? I think my bill was like 200 and about 250, I think. Yeah, because it was a chilled night. I was having a chilled night. It was 250. And his bill was, I think, 700 and something. And what happened there is, not that he couldn't afford it, but just seeing that, he was with a whole bunch of people that were not willing to, help him out with that bill, and he didn't even ask for this, but, just the gesture. I said to him, no, it's fine. Let's combine the bills, and then we split it. So we combined the bills, and then we ended up splitting and everything. And from that day on, I don't want to lie. Like, that guy has always, anytime he sees me, he's always trying to take care of me in one way or the other. I'm just like, dude, like, yo, he's like, bro, you didn't even know me. You didn't have to do that. But then that's the thing, because for me, friends, I'm going to say some friends of my friends they're good people. For me, I go with my gut, and he was a really good person. He's a really good person. Like, I had seen him interact, I'd heard him, interact with people and all that. And, someone who comes to have fun and you're carrying the whole team like that, for me, that's something I would do. I understand how much pressure that could be on your wallet and everything. And, yeah, he's, that's my G. Yes, that's one of my good friends there. But yeah, that's really what it is about. Like, just helping each other out. I'm only saying this now. Obviously, I have his permission to talk about this. But hey, I didn't even say his name, so it doesn't even matter. But I'm saying this because, just one gesture to help out somebody, has now earned me a lifetime friend who's always looking out for me, because he knows I've got his back. That's a statement on its own. I know you through one of my best friends, but I'm willing to also take care of you, because if my friend trusts you, then automatically I trust you, type thing. People may say I trade dangerously, but that's how it is. That's my life, to be honest. That's my life. My life is not simple at all. My life is just like that. It's chill, but also some of the things I do, I don't even question them, because you know what? I've figured it's better to be a good person than a bad person. It's better to be, the nice guy than the bad guy, because at the end of the day, kindness will always win. I want you guys to that's the takeaway from today. Actually, kindness will always win, because imagine I've been through 13 days of hell, but with the kindness of all the people that have helped me, I'm out of that ditch now, and I'm actually able to do this podcast. So we're here, and I love it. I love the fact that I could talk about this. This is what the Willard Kachere experience is about. I will come out here, and these are real life situations. This is what I go through. I go through these things, and I will ask for help, be it's, yo, I need a favor. I need to be picked up because my car is down, or I don't have a car right now. Or, yo, I'm gonna need $100, bro. Hey, I'm gonna need 10. I'm gonna need airtime. Whatever it is, if I'm asking, I really need it. And that's something that we should practice, because at the end of the day, you never know who's willing to help. But I think I've gone on and on about this, and today's a short episode because it's just me talking. But I really felt like whatever I've said, I really felt like I should have said it in this podcast, because that's what it is. These are real life situations, and we will forever go through stuff. But one thing you should know is you don't have to go through stuff alone. So if I can do anything for anyone, please just let me know. Let me know. If I can help, I will. If I can't, I'll let you know I can't. But yeah, I think that's about it. So here's what we're going to do. What is my favorite quote actually about helping people? My favorite quote about helping people is actually by Zig Ziglar. In order to get to where you want, help enough people get to where they want first. That's my favorite quote by Zig Ziglar. So that's why you'll see me more often than not put others before me. Because if I help you get to where you want, if I pull you up at some point when you're above me, you can also pull me up. And that's what life is about. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Willard Kachere experience. I'll catch you guys next Wednesday. Okay, I can't say same time because I still haven't decided what time I want to drop these episodes. But yeah, just watch out on Wednesday. We're definitely on all platforms now. We're definitely available on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts. So I think those are the main ones, really. Google Podcasts and all that. So yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you all. I love you all. I hope you guys have lovely rest of the week. I've never understood people who say that. Have a lovely rest of the week, but look who's saying it. I'm also saying it. All right, cheers, guys.